Hello everybody, we are back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live again, Microsoft Flight Simulator in Denver, the Mile High City. Welcome everyone. Toto Ray, good to see you already in chat. Welcome aboard. Good evening everyone. We are live here in the Frontier A320 with the Eddie the Eagle livery, and we're going to be going over to Salt Lake City and then down into our favorite city of Las Vegas tonight. Okay, what's going on stream? Time to put my tray table up, put my seat back in the upright lock position, push the like button, make sure all I'm still subscribed, notifications are on. That is right, Galen. That is correct. Make sure you guys are seated upright, seatbelts are on as we get ready for departure. Official Mike Daly's in chat. Welcome aboard, sir. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Bird also in chat. Yo, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. Good to see you as well. We have our fueling truck. We have our catering vehicles already on the way as we're going to get things ready to go. And then we will request some boarding here as well momentarily. Let's go ahead and actually we can do that. And request boarding. Now the field truck everything's on the way. Boarding should not get in the way of everything. Looks like our jetway is trying to go away, so we'll have to recall the jetway here in a minute. After it goes away, that's fine. But we are ready to rock and roll. We're going to go from Denver to Salt Lake City and down to Vegas tonight. So I have it planned where we should be getting, hopefully, a nice sunset arrival into Las Vegas tonight. I think it's always best going into Vegas in the nighttime. Request for the stream, please don't skip over the waypoint stuff and entering things into the computer. This is the piece that is so confusing to me, and it seems second nature to you. Yes, no, well, I mean, we're going to go through everything, set it up the same way that you should be setting up your flight as well. So we'll be doing that. We do have Denver ATC online right now, Denver Towers online. We got our clearance already. So it takes a while to configure the aircraft. We actually wish you would take even more time, even double, and slow down and explain what you're doing, because the simulator I am lost on. I will do my best to hopefully so you can follow along, Totore. Alright, let's get our music down here and we'll get our aircraft loaded up. Catering is going on board here. Let's jump on in and get the aircraft powered up. Alright, so we're going to get ground power connected. Battery 1 and 2 will be coming on here as well. We're going to get our ADIRs aligned 1, 2, and 3 over to nav. That looks good. Oops. Let's get some of the panel lighting up. That looks good. Ground control and crew supply will come on. Nav and logo lights are going to come on. Smoking signs and arm the emergency lights. That will finish it up for the overhead here. I mean, we can get a dome light on. It's bright outside, so it's not really going to do much difference, but we'll go down here now. We're going to get some of our screens turned up here as well, so we can see our screens. So that looks good. We get our center screens on here as well. Just like that. Fuel truck is in position. All right, fuel truck seems to be in position here. There's our fuel truck. We love the fuel truck animations they have. Powered by Texaco. We'll get our fuel on board here while we finish getting things ready to go. Mr. Young Aviator, what's going on? Welcome aboard. All right, so first things first, let's look at our clearance. So we're cleared at Denver, cruising altitude 38,000 feet. Denver 3 departure, then as filed, we're going to climb via the SID. Departure frequency is going to be 122.8. And even though center is online, so that doesn't make any sense why would we go to Unicom. Center is online. And hopefully they stay online for us here. So, with that, we can get this pre-tuned to where we're going to be going to Denver Tower. 13235. And right there. Alright, so we'll leave that there for now. And I'll get this off the screen. Our squawk on here is going to be our first altimeter is 29904, but our squawk is, where is our squawk code? Why am I not seeing it?
Please use your airplane fuel system to set
1475. Okay, so let's get our fuel on board. They want us to load our fuel, so let's open up our tablet. We're going to go to the Fenix page here. This is how you're going to start loading your aircraft. We're going to click on here to import our sim brief. Definitely recommend make sure you have a sim brief profile for this. Okay, once that's in there, we're going to go to our mass and balance page. It's going to have our planned load for the aircraft. Since we're using GSX, we're going to do instant load because GSX is going to be loading the aircraft. So that's going to instantly load the fuel and everything, and then the fuel truck and everything will do its thing out there. They're going to load our fuel. Getting trucks are going away. Passengers should be boarding. And that looks good. So, with that being said, now we're going to go to our MCDU, and we're going to get our MCDU ready to go. Pilot Arian, what's going on? Remember the time you flew a full cockpit 737? Yes, I do. And you're going to be seeing us fly it again here very, very soon. We are 2 weeks away from world flight, guys. 2 weeks away from flying a week straight in the full cockpit simulator. I have about 20 flights for that week of November. About 20 flights to do that week, so it's going to be a fun one. But let's go down to our MCDU here. So first thing you do in the MCDU, as I slow this down here so we can hopefully follow along, you're going to go to your ATSU menu. So after you've done your tablet, you got to do the tablet first and put your flight sim brief data. I'll probably fly with you the first flight. Cool. So you're going to go to your ATSU menu. From here, you're going to go to AOC. And from here, you're going to go to flight init. This is where you're going to request your flight data. This will draw it in from the tablet and sim brief. Just give it a second, and it will populate. So it populates everything. Flight number, where we're going to and from our alternate airport, and an hour and 2 minutes of this flight to Salt Lake City. From there, we can go back to the main init page by pressing the init button. We're going to request the rest of our flight data. We'll put in the main information. We're still going to have to put in some of it, I believe. Yes, so we still have to put in our flight number, cost index, and our cruise altitude, which are all from our sim brief flight plan. So our flight number is, oh, I can see, Frontier Flight 571. The cost index from our flight plan is going to be 5. And then our cruising altitude is 380. That looks good. After that information is all in, you're going to align the IRS's. Confirm. Done. You can go back here. We can also request our wind here on the wind tab. Request the wind speeds for the flight. Refueling is completed. Cool. And those will pop in there, and that looks good. We're going to turn back to the next page. Now that the fuel is done, let's just go back up top real quick, get seatbelt signs on. There we go. And then we can go back down. So when you unload and you do your flight init request data, it's going to put in all of your main waypoints for you. If you go to our flight plan page here, you can match up now the waypoints on your flight plan, which we only have 2. We have Chingy and Echo Kilo Romeo. From here, we're going to enter in our departure. So our departure we got from Vatsim here. Because of the ATIS information saying what runways we're departing. Based on where we're going to the west. And we're closest to runway 25, which also points to the west. We can assume that runway 25 is what they'll give us for departure. Based on where we're at in the airport, which you can see here, this is where we are at in the airport. And 25 is right down here, because they're departing 25, they're departing runway 8, and they're departing 17 left. So, that's how we figure that out. Now, our departure, since we're planning runway, I said 25. We'll select 25. This is where we're going to select our departure. We are on the Zimmer pre-departure. We scroll all the way up to get to Zimmer. Click on Zimmer 3. And our transition, which is the next waypoint in our flight plan, is Chingy. And we're going to select that. So all 3 are temporarily selected, and we can permanently enter it into the MCDU. We scroll through here, we'll look for make sure there's any no discontinuities going to there, which is good. We got discontinuity here because that's where we need to put in our arrival. So arrival into Salt Lake City. Our flight plan currently has us planning for 3-4 left. Just make sure if that's what I want. So yeah, 3-4 left is fine. So arrival, we're going to find the arrival we want for our 3-4 left, which is the ILS. And it has us arriving on the Leahy 5 arrival. We'll scroll up till we get to Leahy 5. We passed it. Let's go back. Leahy 5. And that's going to be from the transition Echo Kilo Romeo. Got all those in there. We good. We can also do an approach via if we want to do that on our approach. Which, for the way that we're coming, let me show you the flight plan here again. So we're coming in from this direction here. So putter would be our most direct transition into the approach here. So we're going to do putter. We could do FFU, which would be even further out, but putter should be fine. So we'll insert putter there and insert that in the flight plan, and then we'll check again one more time for any discontinuities. Could not have any unless we have a vector, which we do right here. This is a vector to the approach, and all that looks good all the way straight to the runway. Now the flight plan's done, we're going to go back to the init page here, and then we're going to go press this right arrow, go to the next page, which is going to be for our weight and balance now. So with that, we're going to go to our tablet on your mass and balance page here, which is going to show how much you weigh. You're going to take the 0 fuel weight and the 0 fuel weight center of gravity, and we're going to input that. So 128.2 and 30.3. So 128.2 slash 30.3. Usually just like that in this same format, and you're going to paste it right in there. That's going to look good. Are you a Boeing or Airbus type of guy, bro? I prefer Boeing. Boeing's my favorite, for sure. Then we're going to get our fuel, which you can get from either the fuel tab here, now that your fuel is loaded, or in that tablet. So 11.9 on the fuel will be our block fuel. And we'll insert that there. That all looks good. So now we'll kick it over to the performance tab, perf tab, as you may call it. And we'll go back to our handy dandy thing here. I'm going to go up top, and we're going to select this little tablet icon, which is our performance tab for our departure. And we're going to go ahead and put in our information. So runway 25, runway is dry. Flaps will leave as optimal. No forced toga. Anti-ice will be off. Packs will be on. And we can sync the load sheet. And then we can sync the live weather. And we can calculate. This will give us all the information we need. So takeoff speed is going to be 125, 135, 135. Flaps are going to be 2 down 0.2, flex of 48 degrees, and 6360 on the thrust. So let's see how much of that we can remember. 125. Sorry. 125 will go there. 135 135. Flaps are going to be 2/down 0.2, and we'll put that in the flap spot. Flex temp was 48 degrees and 6860, I believe. We can always go back and make sure. 6360, sorry, my bad. 5360. 6360, and then 6360, and that's going to go in this spot right here for the thrust. And we do it one more time on this side, 6360, and that's in there. So we'll double check this, make sure we got it. 48 degrees, 6360, 135, flaps are 2, and trim is 0.2 on the trim. So that looks good. Hopefully I'm going slow enough for you to rate, and hopefully you're able to follow along. Pretty simple with this whole tablet setup to get everything ready to go on your MCDU. So, see, our baggage is still loading, but with this, we are pretty much ready to rock and roll now. That's all good. We need to put our squawk code in, which they gave us, which is going to be 1475. So 1475. That's going to get on, and we'll get that on just like that. Boom. Okay, so that's on and reporting. That looks good. We can get the brightness up down here on the pedestal a little bit. And that's all good. So we're going to go here to the ATSU menu, and we're going to go back to the AOC. So on here, we're going to go to receive messages this time. And we'll get our initial load sheet, and we'll accept that. This is our initial preliminary load sheet. We'll get our final load sheet before we push back, and we'll confirm that one as well. As you can see, I got my Subway cup. I had some Subway pre-flight meal. Pre-flight meal with Subway tonight. Usual. Is this going to be the hub for your future airline? My hub is going to be Las Vegas. Well, the main hub. We'll have several hubs, JM, but the main headquarters is going to be Las Vegas. Our other hubs are probably going to be Boston. We may have a hub in Denver. I'm not sure on that one yet, but for sure it's going to be Vegas, Boston, and one in Texas. I don't know about Denver yet, though. Potentially. But somewhere in Texas, Boston, and Vegas. What about in Mexico? We might have one in Mexico. I mean, we're definitely going to have some Mexico destinations on our flight routes. But I don't know if there will be a hub in Mexico or not. Where we conduct your airline maintenance. Airline maintenance would probably end up being in Vegas, but it could also very well be in Texas. We'll see where we have more room. So I'm actually trying to learn how I can actually put some of my own buildings into these airports that we have. They'll actually have like a maintenance building with our logo on it, as well as putting in some of our main airports. I'm going to put in like our logo at our gates that we're going to be using for our airline. So stuff like that I am working on. I don't know how soon that will come once the airline's launched, but yeah. So I'm going to go get Denver Tower online here, and we'll get their volume up here in just a moment. So, passengers are loading though. Baggage, I think, is still being loaded. If we go outside here, our baggage is being loaded. It's almost done. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll get our APU fired up here. So let's go back inside, and we'll go to our overhead, and we'll get our fuel pumps on. And master switch on the APU is coming on here. And we're gonna wait for our flap to open on that APU. Will it be cheaper to outsource your maintenance overseas like in Mexico? I mean, it could be, but it's probably better if we do our own maintenance, really, instead of outsourcing it. Jose, good to see you as well, sir. Appreciate you coming aboard with us today. Always a pleasure, my friend. Hopefully your real world flying's going good. Alright, flap is open, so let's go ahead and we will fire that up. When you touch the bag, read the bag. Interesting. Make sure you guys read the bags that you touch. Alright, so on here, let's go over to our main Fenix tab. We're going to go over to our ground service page. Let's also get our altimeter in, which is going to be 29905? 29904. So we'll get 29904 in there. That looks good. And we're going to climb via the SID, which is going to be an altitude of 23,000 feet. So 23,000 feet we'll put in here. Oops, that's too much. And there, that looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and call for pushback here. We are APUs fired up. Pushback. And we'll contact tower here now as we get ready for pushback. Denver Tower Frontier, Flight 571, ready for push and start. Information.
Hello, Captain.
Victor.
We're ready for pushback.
Frontier Flight 571, Denver Tower, hello. Pushback approved. Push straight back to the first line. Advise ready for taxi. Information whiskey now current.
Alright, push straight back to the first line and advise ready for taxi. We have information whiskey now. Flight to 571. Alright. There we go. If you need help with the routes in Mexico, let me know. Alright, sounds good, man. I will definitely hit you up for that. About how many pilots will you hire initially? I mean, we're going to be welcoming aboard all kinds of pilots.
American 2771.
I don't think we're going to have a limit.
For their ATC services
So
available.
AP bleeds coming on.
Have a safe flight.
Ground power's coming off.
Over to advisory, American 2771. Soup.
Yeah.
Ground power, chocks, and GP are going away. I don't think we're going to have a limit on pilots. We'll definitely need a lot of limits. Hello, how are we? Statui, we are doing fantastic. Fantastic, my friend. How are you doing? What are you doing with pilots? Well, for our virtual airline, young aviator, we got a virtual airline coming soon.
So J44 is actually going to be an airway.
Coming soon, virtual airline called the Four Aces.
We're kind of new to this, so
Excited for some mountain flying? Oh yeah.
J followed by a series of 2 or 3 numbers is going to be an airway.
Alright, so I guess we're going to go straight back. He told us to go straight back, so...
5154 Denver Tower, you ready to go?
Release parking brakes.
5154, runway 8.
Be careful, our pilots from outside the U.S. Their education standards might be different. Probably better, to be honest. If we hire outside the U.S., it might even be better. Alright, let's get our parking brakes off. We're ready to go. Parking brakes are off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All engines are clear. Let's go ahead and get our engine mode selector over to ignition. And our beacon light on. And let's go ahead and start the clock. Firing up engine number 1. Numero uno.
United 5154, the wind 260 at 6. Turn
Can you
left.
do it with Xbox? I don't
clear for takeoff.
think so. I think it's going to have to be on PC only, unfortunately.
Takeoff runway 8, United 5154.
So this is the first line, so we're going to stop probably right about here.
Set parking brakes.
So let's get our parking brake set now.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
And we got good
Update
engine
the
start.
ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
So that engine fire up. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it only works on PC. But we are a 100% Mexican virtual airline, don't worry. Appreciate the level of detail. I think I really need to watch 100 older tutorials and even really certain kind of stuff because I'm still wicked confused. But thank you, dude. Anytime, Totore. Always, like I said, you can always rewind the videos and go back and pause it.
Unlocking gear.
Let's see. If you have a U.S. tail airplane, aren't you legally required to only have U.S. crew? I don't know about that.
54 departures offline. No further ATC services available.
Dual citizens, hashtag loophole. That is crew. That is correct.
Thank you so much for ATC. United 5154.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
You can be dual citizenship. That is true.
Left is
All right,
clear.
let's fire up number 2.
Right is clear.
That is true. If you guys are just joining us too, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Going for our usual goal of 50 likes on tonight's stream. You have dual nationality. There you go.
Endeavor 7832, requesting push and start.
Endeavor 7832, pushback approved. Push straight back to the first line. Advise ready for taxi.
Push back to this first line, Endeavor 7832.
All right, engine 2's firing up. Looking good on number 2 here. So I do love this bridge here, though. Great place to watch things. Who is that? I'm having enjoy your flight. KRH3, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right, let's go over here and get flaps 2 set. Bring up my charts here. Denver Tower, Frontier 571, ready for taxi 25.
Frontier Flight 571, Denver Tower.
Yeah, Denver Tower, Frontier 571 is ready for taxi runway 25.
Frontier Flight 571, runway 25, taxi via Alpha Alpha, Golf.
Alpha Alpha Golf, Frontier 2571. Alright, we got our taxi clearance here. Kale, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Flaps, yes, flaps 2 are set. Looking good. We're going to arm our spoilers. Predictive wind shear is coming on. We have 2 good engine starts. Engine load selector back over to normal. Auto brake max is selected. APU bleed and APU can come off. Taxi lights coming on. Ending the cabin. I'm going to get a trim set. That looks about right. And we are good to go. 5-minute warm up on the engines. And let's release our brake. Make sure we get any more messages, and we're good to go. Let's do it, friends. So we're going to go over here to Alpha Alpha. And we'll do our takeoff config, normal. You have a Spanish nationality and Mexican. Nice, nice, nice. So Spain and Mexico, basically, is what you're saying? Or does that just include, like, all of, like, Central America? Because that would be Latin, not Spanish, right? And that'd be Latin America.
Denver Center, Tower, Endeavor 7832, request taxi.
Endeavor 7832, runway 8, taxi via Bravo Sierra, Mike.
JZ Rick, do you have FS Realistic? No, I have not purchased that yet.
Endeavor 7832.
I probably will be getting it, but no, I have not spent the money on it yet. It does look really good. Yeah, I just haven't spent the money on it yet. Been spending lots of money on vacations and other things. Alright, so we're going to take the first left here onto Golf. Or onto Golf, not Golf, but Golf. We'll take that straight down to the runway. Straight down that direction. Clear right. So I do like flying into Mexico, though. They got some really good airports in Mexico. Do love flying into Mexico City, Cabo, Cancun. So yeah, I do love flying into it all. Your family's from Toledo, south of Madrid, and I'm the only one who actually born in Mexico City. Nice. So yeah, I like flying into Cabo for sure. Like flying to Cabo, Puerto Vallarta. Oof. So many good Mexican destinations to fly to. Lucas, that too. Nice. Alright, we are looking good. We want to taxi too fast here. We need our 5-minute warm up on the engines, which hopefully will be there by the time we get to the runway. We are at just about 4 minutes. Commander is out. Is there a way for Microsoft to work in a sort of offline mode? Steam version so far it seems like cannot. I don't think Steam version can work offline. I think you have to be connected to use Steam, unfortunately. Mr. Nolan's here. Welcome aboard, Nolan. Good to see you.
Frontier Flight 571, Number Tower, you ready to go?
Denver Tower Frontier 571, we are ready to go.
Frontier Flight 571, the wind 260 at 6, RNAV Mugby, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Mugby 25, clear for takeoff, Frontier Flight 571. Alright, we've been cleared for takeoff, guys. Transponder's coming all the way on now. And we'll get our lights all the way on. Here we go. Oops. Alright, lights are on. We're rolling up on 2.5. Superstick cam is coming on, guys. Enjoy the departure. I will see you guys in the air. And away we go. Pick up power set. First flight's an hour and 2 minutes, Joe. Second flight is roughly about the same time, I think. 100 knots. That was a nice long takeoff roll here in Denver. P1. Rotate. Nice and easy back on the stick. Positive rate. Gears coming up. Good. Say goodbye to Denver.
Frontier Flight 571, departure is offline. No further ATC services available for exchange approved MSA flight.
Over to you, colleagues. ATC, Frontier Flights 571. Alright, flying power's coming in. Oh, got a message. Someone's messaging us in our departure. I hear you. Nice, beautiful departure. What's up, man? Just got in for the takeoff. Aviator David, thanks. Nice to see you. We'll pause that alert there. I'm on the ground dimmer, so not by yet for me. Well, soon for you. Soon for you. Soon for you. Let's get flaps up to 1 here. Good. Nice little lake over there. This little lake. Alright. We'll clean up our flaps now. We'll disarm our spoilers. Weather can come on now as well. Autopilot's coming on. And we're looking good. Turn down just a tad here.
Holding short, runway 08, Endeavor 7832 heavy.
Alright, let's go and look at our messages here. We got a message somewhere in here. Oh, in the 8 cars, I believe. Yes. This is on a message confirmed. See no contact with Denver Center. Roger. Is that print? Prints or not. Interesting. Oh, I mean, Denver Center is not even online right now, but we got a message anyways. Someone else, I think, just messaging us. Oh, no, throttles on. CT request. Alright, I got that. We're good. That view is not weird at all. There we go. You're landing in Paya. Nice, Stu2E. That's a good one, man. Bring you guys back into flight deck here. Let's get some tunes rocking. All right. ADT combo on the MCDU is what you're looking for? What's I was looking for? Oh, okay, yep. It is true. Alright, anyways, let's get rid of Unicom. There we go. Quickly on to Unicom. We are climbing to our cruise though, on our way to Salt Lake City now. We'll be there in just under an hour. Blooms, what's going on? What's good? Oh, you know, another wonderful evening of flying here in the beautiful Fenix A320. Going over to Salt Lake City and then down to our favorite city of Las Vegas. Mr. Kenny Myers is here. Greetings, Kenny. How we doing, man? Hopefully all is well with you. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully some Salt Lake City ATC hops online. Hopefully. We're past our transition altitude now, so let's go ahead and get standard pressure. And we can get our lights off. And our seatbelt sign off now as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain's turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You guys now feel free to move out the cabin as we continue our climb to 38,000 feet today. We'll have you over in Salt Lake City in just under an hour. Salt Lake Center is currently about 74 degrees. Salt Lake Center has some light winds, but everything is looking good so far. Hope you guys sit back, relax, enjoy your flight.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Do we have good Salt Lake Center scenery yet? I mean, there is like, not really. There is someone making Salt Lake Center scenery. I forget who is making it, Andy. But there is someone currently doing it. Let's increase our cruise here all the way to 38. Oops. So, but yeah, there is someone doing it. I forget the name of the developer though, but yeah, someone's doing it. Right now there's okay scenery. It's pay where it's okay scenery. The only thing that's good about it is it does have the updated, design of the layout. You know, Salt Lake City is going through a lot of construction right now. So it is going to be changing drastically, and hopefully when they come out with the new scenery, they include all the new terminals that they're making. But for when it comes to matching what's on the charts, so when it comes to matching the terminals on the charts here, so you see this is all under construction here on the chart. Some of this is already built, but these terminals are actually matching the layout on here, so it's good for that. Its default, I don't think matches this layout at all, so it is good for the pay where it does match, you know, what it's supposed to be on the charts. Makes it easier, but you never survived the poison frog. Oof. Mr. Foster, welcome aboard. Good to see you as well, my friend. Good to see you. We are flying the Eddie the Eagle livery today. Flying over them Rockies. Pretty smooth over the Rockies too so far. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy yet. So we got about 15 minutes and we'll be on the ground in Salt Lake City, and then we'll be headed over to Las Vegas. You're off the ground, young aviator. Good, 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 good. Man, look how beautiful, right? Yes. Nice little like lake down there. Ravens Dodgers out, man. Yes, I'm so happy the Dodgers were eliminated. You have no idea how happy that makes me. And even happier that it was the Padres. I listen to Dodger fans gloat all year about, oh man, we're killing the Padres, but yet they can't beat them when it counts. And I don't know what happened to your Braves, man. I thought your Braves would put up a better fight than they did. I don't know what happened there, but Phillies are looking good. I've not seen any of the scores tonight. Let's see what we got going on tonight here. See if we got, what do we got? Is there any, someone should be playing tonight. What do we got? Astros are up by one, 3-2 over the Yankees right now, man. I desperately do not want the Astros to make it to the World Series again. I don't like the Yankees either, but I'd rather see the Yankees over the Astros. And then hopefully someone from the National League beats them. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. What we can hope for, right? Ugh. So how's everyone's week going so far? Hopefully you guys are having a good week. We may have an After Dark stream tomorrow night, depending on what time I get home. I'll be home kind of late tomorrow night. I probably won't be getting home till after 8. But we may do some After Dark fun tomorrow. Maybe some trucking or football, something tomorrow. And then this weekend we'll be working on the full cockpit simulator. We're 2 weeks away, guys. 2 weeks away officially. As of tomorrow. 2 weeks away from World Flight. So not the following week, but the week after is World Flight, man. So yeah, 2 weeks away from that. It's gonna be a blast for sure. And then not this Sunday, but the following Sunday is gonna be probably our members only stream. Usually our members only stream is the first Sunday of every month. However, the first Sunday of November will be during World Flight, so we won't be able to do it on that Sunday. So we're probably going to do it that Sunday before Halloween, as well as we got to make sure we find something good to do for Halloween. If you guys got any good Halloween fun suggestions, please let me know in my Discord. Reach out to me if you guys have any good fun suggestions of what we can do for Halloween. I've been thinking of things. Cam, what's going on? Tabs here. Sorry for being late. I had a show tonight. No worries, Cam. No worries. You are here now. That's all that counts. You made it. You have made it. Enjoy those Rockies. That sun glaring off the wing. Ooh. Oh, baby. A ghost flight, a short haul flight with subscribers and airliners. What do you mean by a ghost flight? What's a ghost flight? Well, I mean, we could do, if you want to talk about ghost flights, we could do the Area 51 flight for Halloween, I guess. I could end up getting, you know, the PMDG 600 and doing the Janet from Vegas to Area 51 and back, potentially. So we could end up doing the ghost flight. That would be technically considered a ghost flight. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to kind of do something, fly some kind of like Halloween themed livery, or somehow we find like, I don't know, is there like a country or city that's supposed to be like the most haunted or something like that? I'm not sure. Yeah, we could do that. We could do like a spooky movie for an in-flight movie service as well during our flight. Ah, gotcha. Just to fly with subscribers, you're all in airliners. Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of what we do every day, though, isn't it? Like, we're always in airliners. You guys can always fly along with us. I want to kind of try to do something a little bit different than what we normally do, but... Got off Vatsim, got a Microsoft community fly event. Okay, okay. Could do custom weather stormy flights. Could do that. Could do that. Definitely a possibility. I like it. I like it. Yes, no, cannot wait for World Flight though, guys. Super excited. Super excited to be flying with everyone on the team, flying with actual co-pilots and stuff. Flying with you is just a whole different experience, man. So fun to fly actually with someone sitting next to you in the simulator. Same with like when we did the share flight with Blue Games. So much fun when you got someone helping control the plane with you. And also combine the ideas. Yep, I like it. I like it. Definitely combine ideas. For sure. Boom, boom. So, but yeah, no, those are definitely some good ideas. I like it. I like it. Yeah, we'll come up with something fun. That's your dream to do that cockpit. Hope it goes well. Yeah, someday, man. Someday maybe you'll be able to. Who knows? I never thought I'd be able to, but here we are. Here we are. I've spent lots and lots of many hours in that thing already, from working on it and flying it. And man, it's gonna be looking so good. Gonna be looking so good. Satui!
Do a flip.
Satui coming in with that $20 bomb. I appreciate you. Do a flip if the Airbus would let us. I don't think it would let us. Unfortunately, Stewie coming in with that $20 bomb. I appreciate you dropping the 20 bomb, bringing your support to $40 on the month, keeping that top spot of October. And I think we might have to start doing like whoever the top donors are every month gets a giveaway or something like that. I think that's what we have to do. Whoever finishes the month on top, maybe we'll have to give them a giveaway or something. I've been kind of thinking about starting that. Oh, and he would spam the berry. Huge no skippies to you, Satui. I appreciate you, man. Huge no skippies, Mr. Barry. Oh, Barry. There you go. I could dress up like Barry Bonds, I guess, for Halloween. Last year I dressed up as Captain Canada at work for a Halloween party. Not gonna lie. I wore the shirt and glasses and everything. I guess for the Halloween stream, I guess I'll have to dress up like a real pilot as well. I want to see the Captain Canada costume. I didn't do it on stream, and I'd have to get Cap's permission before I did that on stream. I don't know if he would want me to dress up like I'm on stream or not. I did send him a picture though from work. I'm like, look, can you guess who I am? So I was dressing up as a pilot, and I had the same shirt that he wears, and so I ended up looking like him. He replied, "Yeah, no, me and him talk all the time." Yeah, no, he replied. He thought it was funny. Yeah, he laughed. So that was after we had already met each other at FS Expo last year. So it was kind of like an unintended consequence. Went to dress as a pilot, ended up looking like Captain Canada. He's a good dude? Yes. No, very good dude. Very good dude. I think it'd be cool if like all of the flight streamers like kind of dressed up as each other, and like we planned like a big thing where we just all dressed up as each other. I think that'd be kind of cool. You know, someone pretended to be Blue for the day, someone did Cap, someone did Jeff. You know, someone was XP. Alright, let's check in the cockpit, see how we're doing here. We're getting close to our top of descent. About, what is that, about 100? Excuse me, about 100 miles. So we are getting close. I'm going to go ahead and enter in some descent data here, information, while we're here. So 3002 is going to be our QNH. Temperature is going to be 21 degrees Celsius. Wind speeds are 300 at 3. And our baro. It's our baro for 3-4 left here. It's going to be 4329. 4329. Boom. So our descent data is set and checked, so we're looking good there. I'm gonna head out, got another show tomorrow morning, and call is 5 a.m. Gonna go eat and get some rest. What kind of show, Short Final? What kind of show are you doing? Is this like a play or a music show? Musical? Alright, so we're gonna send down on our arrival here down into 11,000. I do acting, tomorrow's a musical. Nice. Well, there you go. Make sure you don't forget about us if you make it big acting. Going down to 11,000 when we get your top of descent, so we'll plug that in there for now. And we're looking good. We got a company message in here. Alex, eat fresh. Ah, there we go, baby. Eat fresh. I like it. We got a nice eat fresh message. Eat fresh. I like it. Someone sent us a message. Lovely eat fresh. Spam them eat fresh emojis. You have a TV show on HBO Max coming out soon? Really now? How come this is the first time hearing about this, sir? I feel like I should have known this already. Been holding out on me, Cam. Top tiers, whoever is lurking in the CPDLT. Alright. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. I like the message. So we're almost to the Utah-Colorado border. We get into the border here shortly, which is right around when we'll start our descent. You don't tell many people? Well, can you share the show name with us? People think it's a flex. Well, you could have said it on Discord if you didn't want to share it in public, or Discord message. So what show is this on HBO? So we can watch said show. Can you reveal the name? Are you under NDA? Ah, gotcha. But what? The Righteous Gemstone Season 3. Is this your first season, or you been on all 3 seasons? Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch. I've never heard of the show before, but I don't really watch a lot of HBO, I guess. I don't even know if I have HBO, to be honest. I don't think I do. I use Hulu Live TV. First season? Nice. Okay. Hey, it starts to start. It's better than when most of us have not been in any background of any movie. So there you go. A start is a start, sir. Gotta get your foot in the door somewhere. So I am kind of hoping to do some ride-along videos soon, hopefully. I'm hoping that I get the chance and privilege to do some ride-along videos with the local county sheriff department. Potentially maybe in like the helicopters and or even squad cars, something of that nature. I was fortunate enough to, the son of the head sheriff came into my store the other day, and I was able to pitch him my YouTube idea that I've been kind of actually working on for a while. Live PD, Mav PD, yep, there you go. And so he texted his father, which is the head sheriff, right then and there, and told him, he said for me to reach out to their Facebook and Instagram department. So I have done so. Fingers crossed that we can get some kind of cool live action like that. Fingers crossed. Let's see, on the cargo door, I need my luggage. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait, man. Good night, Cam. We'll see ya. Good luck. Break a leg, Cam. Break a leg. So, yeah, I kind of have been talking about that. Mav PD is actually a pretty good name, not gonna lie, Satui. Mav PD is, it's got a nice ring to it. I was kind of thinking like Maverick 911 as like a side thing. Maverick 911. You almost cried. Don't cry. You're welcome to use it. Don't worry, I'll give you some of the credit. No worries. But Map PD definitely sounds like a good one. Maybe if we started doing our own roleplay on GTA. To be honest, I've wanted to do the roleplay on GTA for a very long time. And at one point, I was trying to download it. This was a while ago, probably a year ago. But I could not figure out how to get it to work really good, like I watch other people do on their things. Like I couldn't get the programs to work. It was super complicated to figure out how to download things and undownload things, and like, so I wish I had someone. I wish I knew someone that did it. Oh, like 5M? Yes, like 5M Statui, yes. Maybe you can help me figure out how to download it correctly. Because I tried downloading, I had some stuff working, some stuff wasn't working. But no, I love like playing cops and robbers. Yes, I love it, love it, love it. You do 5M as well? Well, you guys need to hit me up on Discord. Mammoth Satui in excessive force. There you go. Alcus, what's going on? Welcome aboard. How we doing, man? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you? But yes, definitely message me on Discord then if you guys can help me and we can talk and figure out how to get it downloaded correctly, because I have wanted to do that for a very long time. Yeah, the whole roleplay thing though, man, I was trying to download to get my friends into as well that don't normally do it. So I couldn't figure it out for myself, but it'd be so much fun. Definitely do some role playing. I went to Chicago as well. Went to Chicago? Nice. That's fun. That's fun. I haven't been to Chicago, or... See, I've only been to Chicago a couple times. I went once when I was... How old was I? I think I was only 20 at the time. That was 11 years ago. I went to Chicago and actually, like, went around Chicago and sightseed a little bit. And then the last time I went to Chicago... That was in 2020, around July 4th. That was when I took the train to Boston. Yeah, that was when I took the train all the way from here to Boston, and I had a 4-hour overlay in Chicago where I had to change planes. So it was enough time for me to get out, walk around a little bit, go get some Chicago deep dish pizza before heading back to the next train onto... From there, the train went to Washington, D.C., and then up to Boston. I've never flown into Chicago in real life. Only train. When I flew and we went to Chicago the first time 11 years ago, it was... Who's that coming in? TikTok Sim just subscribed. Appreciate you subscribing, TikTok Sim. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family. Welcome aboard. Get some no skippies in chat for you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, when I went to Chicago, we were actually up north. We landed in Milwaukee. So I flew to Milwaukee because it was for my best friend Michelle's graduation from the Navy Academy, or the Navy boot camp, basically, which is up there. And so I went up there, and then when she had some time after that, before she went to school for a couple days, we kind of went down to Chicago and around. Went up to Willis Tower, which is now called... Or it's called Willis Tower now. It was called Sears Tower or something like that. The tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. And we went up there, and that platform, you kind of walk out. It's like a glass box. You can see straight down. So that was pretty cool. We should be at our top of the set now, I believe. Nope, not quite yet. Almost there. We'll make sure we don't miss it. I feel like it's having us descend really late for some reason. Anyone else get that feeling? Maybe not. I guess we'll descend quickly. I guess the airport too is not that low. Nashville to O'Hare, nice. Hey Jill, hey, what's going on? On Tuesday, I'm doing a flight from Seoul to Singapore. Nice, that's a good flight. The Capital Limited, and I don't think it was called the Capital Limited. It was... I'm not sure what route it was that I was on. Maybe it was the Capital Limited? It might have been. Basically, I got on the train in Riverside, and we went all the way through Arizona. Went through Arizona, up into Nevada, up through Utah, into Colorado, across the whole Midwest, basically. Gotta tell you though, on that train ride to Chicago, when you get in the Midwest, man. Mav, was that at Great Lakes? Yes, I saw the Great Lakes. It's a huge lake. But yeah, we went to the pier right there, Chicago Pier, which is in the Great Lake there. It definitely looks like the ocean. It don't look like a lake. It definitely does not look like a lake. Oh, the Navy base? I think so. I could be wrong. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. So yeah, I went to that graduation ceremony there from boot camp. So that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, except for I went with... Well, I went with her family, and her boyfriend at the time, which was a friend of mine. Well, really, I became friends with him because he was her boyfriend. But then at the airport, when she was flying, because she only got like a day and a half to spend with us before she had to ship out to her C school in Florida or wherever it was, C school somewhere, and then she ended up like breaking up with him at the airport. And then he was like all depressed, and he was like following around everywhere like a little puppy dog. I couldn't get rid of him. Oh, but still had fun. Still fun times. Didn't realize she was going to break with him at the airport, though. I guess she wasn't expecting him to come on the trip. Like, he was kind of a surprise. I think she was expecting me, but not him. I don't know. Good times, though. Still good times, Michelle, in case you're watching this. It was still fun. All right, let's start our descent here. Boom, and we'll get our seatbelt sign back on. Alright, so initial descent's down to 11,000. After that, we'll pick up the ILS, which is then going to take us down initially to 6,100 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and put 6,100 feet in here. That'll be our glide slope. So yeah, Chicago's got some cool sites, cool history, you know, Cub Stadium, Wrigley Field, and Bears, even though the Bears suck. But yeah, no Bears. No Bears. Yeah, I think once I install my new hard drive, and get my scenery over to it and stuff, I'm gonna re-download, I think, Grand Theft Auto and try and get some of that 5M stuff re-downloaded and see if I can get it to work. Rookie, you gotta start playing some 5M with us too, man. I know you like it. You gotta start playing some with us. Mr. Rookie's in the house. So we've officially started our descent now into Salt Lake here. Get our announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, Captain's turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. Start our descent down into Salt Lake City. We'll have you on the ground here about the next 20 minutes. Should be a nice smooth flight in, winds are calm. Landing to the north here in Salt Lake City. Current temperature in Salt Lake City is about 74 degrees. Hope you enjoyed your flight so far here in Frontier. We'll see you on the ground.
Only if Barry can join? Well, you know Barry's always going to be the criminal, right? Barry's going to be the guy we're chasing, right? Is Barry going to be the guy we're chasing, or is Barry going to be like our informant? He's probably going to be the first guy that we arrest, and then we're going to turn him into our informant. And then he'll probably get murdered down the road because he's an informant, and people find out he's a snitch that takes steroids, and then, yeah. Gamble 69. I like it, Stevie. I like it. I like it. Oh, look at that. You won. That's right. The magical number. Do do do. Nice, beautiful arrival into Salt Lake. I go to Salt Lake City once a year for, at least once a year for work. As my work's headquarters is next to Salt Lake City. And we have like a product show once a year for a bunch of customers and stuff up there. All the managers have to go from all the different stores. Chase, hey, remember, did you see my flight request? I did. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I'll have to relook here and refresh my... but yes, nope, I did see it, yes. So every Sunday we will be doing someone's flight request every Sunday. Ooh, yeah, tough luck, man. Tough luck. Yeah, every Sunday we're going to be doing someone's flight request. Could be yours, so make sure you guys, don't forget to suggest some flights on our Discord channel. Guaranteed every Sunday to do a suggested flight or several suggested flights, depending on what's in there. Whether it's a plane or a flight, you can suggest whichever. So this Saturday, we're going to try and stream a little bit from our full cockpit simulator as we work on it this weekend. If we can get everything working good, we should be able to fly the full cockpit simulator this weekend, as you guys can come with me as I'm testing it and getting it ready for World Flight in 2 weeks. And hello, welcome aboard, good to see you. Hopefully all is well with you tonight. How are we doing? Not afraid. Not afraid too long. Now contacting Salt Lake. They're not on, are they? Salt Lake Center's not on. Does Delta Airlines use fly-by-wire? What do you mean? Delta Airlines flies the A320, if that's what you're asking. What is Vatsim? Vatsim is an online ATC network and multiplayer fly network. So no matter if you're using Microsoft Simulator, X-Plane, P3D, if you're on Vatsim, I can see you in my simulator if you're flying next to us or in the same area as us, as well as you can talk to the same ATC that we're talking to. But that's what Vatsim is. It's a Vatsim stands for what? Virtual Virtual Aircraft Traffic Simulator, right? I think that's what it stands for. Virtual Aircraft Traffic Simulator. There you go, yep, that's it. Like I use PMG for Delta and Microsoft, but does Microsoft use Delta Airlines fly-by-wire? I mean, there is a Delta livery, yes, you gotta download it. But there's a delivery for the fly-by-wire A320. Here go mountains. Look at that big moon, little crescent moon up there. We're passing 20,000 feet here though, descending nicely. We're making a right turn here into this valley, down towards the airport there. We'll be right in this valley, along the side of these mountains. Have you ever flown the ATR-72? I have not, Chase. I have not. How much YouTube paid you so far? I'm not sure. Not sure. I don't really keep track, and pretty much all goes back into the simulator buying scenery or giveaways. So it's not very much. We're just barely starting. But yeah, not exactly a question though I would exactly divulge on YouTube. Anyways, but yeah. Well, honestly, I haven't even. I don't know. Let's see. You should get the Porker coming soon, maybe. All right, we're passing 18,000 feet here. Let's get our altimeter set. We're going to be doing a turnaround with GSX on the ground, so we'll do a replay once we land in Las Vegas, not in Salt Lake. But we'll get our altimeter back in here, 3002. That looks good. And our landing lights can come back on. Just met her. What's y'all's favorite plane? Mine's a 737. I guess you can say 737-800, but I really love the 700 too. That's right. The Spruce Goose? Oh boy. We all know what Rookie's favorite airplane is. Although I guess it'd be a little weird if we didn't know. Lion King, what's going on? Here because my math course is killing me. I hear you. Ooh, damn, Stewie coming with a loss. Airbus, Kenny. Airbus. Come on, son. All about the Boeing. I know we're flying Airbus right now, but it's all about the Boeing. I know we're flying it, but... Alright, so from here, we're gonna go... And I'm gonna get rid of this discontinuity. Get rid of that one, and then we're gonna insert that. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Prague. We can do that and that works good. There we go. That's nice and smooth now. We know Rookie loves Airbus's secret safe with us. I've been hooked with the Apache 64s and DCS lately. It's mesmerizing. It's a pretty good one. I need to get back into some DCS and learn. I need to do some more learning in DCS. Amaro Pluto, what's going on? You should have done your call sign as Frontier 609. This flight uses the A320, but I use the A320 Neo. Yes, I just kind of used a real world route A320. It's not 100% exact, but not 100% exact, but I got it from Volanta. Next X-Plane vid? Maybe next week, man. Next week. It was a 50-50 split vote earlier in the week when we voted whether to do Microsoft or X-Plane today. And it ended 50-50, so I ended up going Microsoft. So since it was 50-50, we'll probably try something next Thursday, to be honest. Probably that's what we'll do. I don't know what yet exactly. Depends on what I get going, but Big Hockey, what's going on? Just found your trailer. What's going on? We're getting ready to land into Salt Lake City currently. So we're going to be getting our music down and airplane sounds back up here as we prepare for our approach down into Salt Lake. Let's see, would you become an attack heli pilot if you could? I don't know. I really like airplanes more than helicopters, but you're going YYZ, nice. We are looking good here, though. I'm going to get the managed speed option out here. Go down to 230. We're going to go down here into our performance data, and we're going to activate the approach mode. Turn on our landing system. And we'll arm the localizer here. When we're back on the world tour, to be honest, I'm not sure, because the next flight is going to be, we only have, I think, 2 more flights left. We got to go from, I think, Tokyo to Alaska, and then Alaska back into Washington. So it might have to wait until after world flight, because our weekends are pretty much taken up, and I can really only do a long flight like that on the weekend. Does Microsoft use Bing for the map, or Google? They use Bing. There's a Google Map mod. There's a Google mod you can download. Alright, localizer's captured. We're going to arm our approach here. Let's bring our speed down a little bit. Training on the CRJ 700 right now, recognizing a lot of the systems somewhat. Nice, Nick. Nice. No, I do not have the Google Map installed. I'm using the default Microsoft that comes with it. Alright, we got the airport in sight up ahead. Airport runways in sight. We're looking good. Alright, we're gonna go flaps 1 here. Flaps 1 route, which is the slats.
Salt Lake traffic Delta 2276, heavy taxiing to 16 left for a southbound departure, Salt Lake.
Salt Lake traffic, Frontier Flight 571 is inbound, ILS for runway 34 left, about 12 miles out. Our glide slope's been captured. We are looking good. Let's go ahead and arm our spoilers. Weather radar can come off. We'll arm our brakes. Being our cabin. And let's go down here to 190. We'll go 185 actually. Yep, nope, that's how most of it goes, young aviator, when we tell anyone that what we do. Like, you do what? Huh? What?
2,500.
Safe landing, thanks guys. When we get on the ground, we're also requesting Bravo 8 as our gate, which we can actually request now probably. Let's go flaps 2 here. Bravo 8. There we go. Alright, let's go gear down. Bring our speed back even more. We're 2,500 above the ground, basically. Remember that Salt Lake City is not low on the altitude, so. Flaps 3 is coming out. That's why. It's giving us the altitude above the actual ground itself. We're gonna go final approach speed here. go flaps full. Alright, flaps are out. Cam's been notified. You guys have been notified. Joystick cam's gonna come on. Enjoy the arrival, guys. My aircraft.
Salt Lake traffic Delta 2276 Heavy taking the active 16 left. We'll hold and look for traffic. Salt Lake.
Salt Lake traffic. Frontier 571 is landing 34 left. Salt Lake.
And we have the Frontier flight inside Delta 2276 will be on the roll 16 left southbound departure.
500. Above.
100.
Flight slow.
40, 30, 20, retard. 10.
Come on, come on.
5.
Go down nice and soft. There we go. And reverses are out. Ooh. The nose came down kind of hard. That's all right. Reverses are out.
That was a greaser.
Stone reversers exiting to the right. Welcome to Salt Lake City. Felt like a nice soft landing. Nose was a little firm. We'll exit to the right here. Welcome to Salt Lake, everyone. Salt Lake traffic Frontier 571's clear. Runway 34 left. Exiting to the gate via Bravo. Alright, welcome to Salt Lake, everyone. Let's get our
Salt Lake
landing
traffic
lights off.
2276 Heavy turning westbound. Salt Lake.
Alright, and we'll disarm our spoilers. Bring in our flaps. There's a plane that just departed there. Alright, and we'll spool up that APU. It's not the best looking airport, but it at least has the right layout. Which is what I'm happy with. Let's see, what did they give us? It gave us a kind of a firm landing rate. It says minus 238. Didn't feel like minus 238. Our G was less than 1. The G-force was under 1, so I don't think it was as hard as it says, but it felt pretty smooth. Airport looks like something out of Minecraft. I mean, it's cheap payware. You know, you get what you pay for, I guess. So we're gonna turn right here. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate when the brakes do that. You barely tap on the brakes and it like holds the brake. We are going to Bravo 8 here. Alright, if you bleed and come on. What gear are you set up with? I have the Thrustmaster Airbus setup. The first officer's edition. I do not have the extra pieces for the like flaps and stuff. Just the throttle. Bravo 4, Bravo 6, and then Bravo 8. Taxi light can come off here. So we're gonna go ahead and make a left right here. See if we can't get a perfect one here and make our guy dance. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, get there. Alright, we'll stop there. Parking brake is set. Engine 1, engine 2 are coming off. Beacon lights coming off. Seatbelt signs are coming off. Hey, we got him to dance. Look at that. Oh yeah. He's a dancing for us. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that excellent marshalling. Welcome to Salt Lake City, everyone. We have made it. What a great parking job. But let's get our deboarding. Deboarding requested. We're going to request our fuel truck as well here in a minute, but deboarding first. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. But great parking job. Right on the line, right on the spot. Ooh, baby. All right, well, we made it. Like I said, it gave us a minus 238. I think we got cheated. That's my opinion now. I think we got cheated. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all coming. Let me get my sim brief flight plan filed here for the next flight, guys. Get some music up.
Passengers deboarding starting.
So deboarding is started. Nice parking. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I do have a Pluto. I do have a Boeing setup as well. I have the Honeycomb throttles, and I have the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing yoke when I'm flying Boeing. And if I ever want to fly GA, I have my Honeycomb Alpha throttles, or Alpha yoke for anything GA related. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to get the next flight loaded up, ready to go. I will still be right here as I'm getting things ready to go. Camera's just coming off for a minute. Why do you call it a honeycomb? Because that's the brand. That's what they call it. They call it honey. The brand is Honeycomb. That's their name. So the Honeycomb throttles. So you know what throttles I'm talking about. But yes, that would be why. The TCA yoke does take up a lot of space. I agree. I need something like what XP has, where he fits it underneath his desk instead of on top of the desk. I need to get something built for that for my desk. I'd rather have it under the desk than on top of the desk, but it is what it is. You see through the crack right there, the passenger's leaving the plane. What do you recommend more, the TCA Boeing yoke with the throttle or the TCA Captain Pack I fly? Full type of aircraft, but I don't know which to go with. So if you can only go with one, if you fly more Airbus, go with the TCA Captain's Pack. If you like to fly both, I would say still go with it. It's easier to fly a Boeing with a stick than it is to fly an Airbus with a yoke. So if you can only do one, go with the Thrustmaster Airbus setup, and then you can maybe eventually get the Boeing yoke. But if you definitely prefer to fly Boeing, definitely get the yoke. I mean, it's a game changer, man. The yoke is so good. Haven't checked out the flight sim community. Are you and the rest of the community licensed pilots, or just a lot of research and study? For me, it's just a lot of studying and research, a lot of YouTube watching, I've been doing flight simulation since 1998, Microsoft 98, so I got thousands of hours in simulators, which is where my stuff comes from, but watching real pilots do it. But there are some people that stream that are real licensed pilots. I'm not a real licensed pilot. I'm just a simulator pilot. One day I hope to have my PPL here in the next like several years or so, 3 years maybe. But nothing quite yet. I'll go ahead and reload my SimBrief plan here. I don't think it will let me do that. Let's request refueling. And we'll request catering. A lot do it for fun, too, Nick. Yeah, no, we definitely do this for fun. It's definitely a passion. Like I said, I love aviation. If I could be a commercial pilot, that would be the dream goal, obviously. The biggest obstacle in that is it costs about over $100,000 to get all of your license. And that doesn't include the time it takes after that to do your flight hours and stuff like that. So it's a lot of money that I don't have to spend. So I sim and try to learn most I can because I hope to be a pilot one day, hopefully in the next 10 years. Well, there you go. That's a good goal to have. They definitely need a lot of pilots, man. They're definitely hiring a lot of pilots. If you go for PPL a lot sooner with your experience in Sims, you would have it within a month easy. Well, yeah, no, I'm just trying to get some financial things in order. Hopefully buying a house, you know, before then as well. So there's some other things I need to accomplish before I spend the money on the PPL. Again, most of this is a money thing. It's not cheap. Even getting your private pilots, you know, costs, I don't know what, like 10 grand or something like that. Get all your stuff and ratings and all that stuff, so still not super cheap. But yeah, no, definitely sometime between now and the next 3 years I should have my license. I think I'm gonna go with the Captain Pack and buy some cheap yoke off Amazon and use that. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. When I started doing flight sim in '98, Microsoft Flight Sim, I used a laptop and a mouse and a keyboard to fly the planes, and let me tell you, that was freaking hard. Try flying these planes with just a mouse and a keyboard. I don't think I upgraded to an actual like joystick until FSX, and that's when I actually upgraded to a stick.
Do you want to deboard crew?
No, crew can stay on board. I need to reload the sim brief though. Hopefully that works. Because of the time. Edit the time. Let's do that. Generate it again. Yeah, what's going on next flight tomorrow? Friday, FSO to Chicago United 757. Nice. What does it mean time is not right? Time should definitely be right. Server error, you're too late for your scheduled departure time. Try changing this again here. Regenerate. I'll close that. Arcade Jackpot Master, what's going on, man? Vertical Sim should have your scenery in your account anytime now, if you haven't gotten it already from your giveaway you won last stream. Congrats again. What do you mean it's too late? What time is it in the sim right now? Alright, let's go here and we'll dismiss that. Hey, what time is it right now, man? Report next flight. Okay, because right now it's 22:35 UTC. So let me change that in here. 22. Let's try this. Yeah, I hate how it uses like the time with GSX and stuff when you're not doing real time. It's hard to line it up sometimes. Anthem on the stream, appreciate it. You haven't gotten it quite yet. Okay, yeah, it should be any time now. I know he's a busy man, but should be any time now. Let's try this one more time. There we go. So that's coming. Catering is coming online. Boarding is going to start here in just a moment. Let me get my flight plan filed here on Vatsim. I'll need to disconnect and then reconnect. Here is the correct flight number. So we're going to be Frontier flight now 2089, service to Las Vegas. Their new flight number. So that's coming. The fuel truck's coming. There's another the Spirit Airlines over there. Looks like getting ready to depart. All right. Is it normal to start a new flight immediately? What do you mean by start a new flight immediately? Like what we're doing right now? Like how I didn't reload the sim is what you're talking about? Didn't put your sim brief info into GSX or user. I put my user, but I don't have the reload sim brief. Anything sim brief options? There should be a button in there at the bottom if you have your sim brief connected to GSX. I had to connect the sim brief to the GSX settings. You really like the Turtle Beach? I wasn't really a fan of the Turtle Beach. I don't know. I just didn't like the look, I guess. The cost depends on location. Honestly, I got mine 7 to 8K, but where I live now, it'd probably be closer to 10 to 20. Can't wait for you to get it, though. You'd be a great instructor. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. You know, I live in California currently, so, you know, California is super expensive. So right now I'm using a Logitech 3D Pro, and it's good for its price, but I don't know, I'm looking for something better. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Logitech. I had the Logitech 3D Pro at one point in time. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. Passenger just left the plane and you start another flight. Oh, yes, yes. Our passengers are going to start boarding here in a minute, as soon as catering's done. I need the planes to match because the Microsoft F-22 that another plane uses looks like A330. I use the FSLTL model matching, which is from the fly-by-wire installer. It's completely free. I would download that and install that into your Vatsim client for model matching. It's free and it works great. So just hooking up our fuel. So is it normal start new flight? It is. Now that we use GSX, we do a lot of turnaround states. So I would say it's pretty normal. We're gonna go ahead and request boarding now.
Boarding requested. Passengers boarding started.
Yeah, you're on Xbox, unfortunately. Vatsim will never be on Xbox, unfortunately. GSX is cheap with honey. There you go. So no, I love GSX. I love the added realism. I love the fact it takes us a little bit more time now. Like, I could get this plane ready to go in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Appreciate it, Nick. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that thumbs up button before you leave if you have not done so already. For those of you that have just joined us, welcome to the channel.
Use your airplane fuel system to set
So let's go and use our fuel system now, and we'll get our plane loaded. There we go. Ground services here. Let's go ahead and go up top, and I'm going to go ahead and connect ground power and get the APU off for now.
Morning.
Good morning.
So I can hear the passengers boarding now. You can actually see the passengers boarding. So if we go back into the cockpit here, you can turn around, open the door, and you can say hello to our... Oh, our door's not open. Why is our door not open? Let's fix that. Open up that door. There we go. So you can say hello to all of our creepy passengers coming on board. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to use the pilot's restroom real quick while we're boarding, and then we'll get our plane and everything ready to rock and roll, and we'll be out of here very shortly on down to Las Vegas. So I'll be right back in just 1 minute, guys.
Good morning. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you. Morning.
All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and get our plane ready to rock and roll and get loaded here. Everyone's coming on board. So let's go back into the cockpit here. Gotta watch our head. Is our door closed? Actually, I guess the door can stay open until we're ready to go. Alright, so let's go down to our MCDU. We'll go to ATSU, AOC, flight init request. Request our new flight data. And there we go, Salt Lake City to Las Vegas, 55 minutes on the flight time, Frontier Flight 2089. We'll go to our regular init page now and request that data. What's for dinner, man? I had some Subway, of course, Jordan. I already had some Subway, man. Ate me a foot-long meatball and pepperoni sandwich before stream started today. For flight tier 2089 service to Sin City, Las Vegas. We'll get that in there. And then we're gonna get a cost index of 5 on this one. Going up to flight level 340. Okay, we shouldn't have do that. IRS is already aligned. We can request our wind now. Let's request our wind here. Serving your pride for dinner? Oh boy. Eat fresh, that's right. Do you go to the same local Subway? I do. I go to the same Subway so often that I don't even have to tell them what I want anymore, and they just know. They just know. Song name, please. Song name is called Hard Way to Better. Slime Starlight Feet Joan. Hard Way to Better. So yes, nope, definitely yummy dinner. Alright, so that looks good there. Let's go to our flight plan. Let me reload my charts on here real quick. Reload my Navigraph charts. So let's go. It's departing now out of the opposite direction of Salt Lake. So we're going to be departing 16 left, right, 16 right. So we're going to be departing 16 right out of here, and we're going to be on the FU9 FU9 departure with the MILF transition. See what I did there? And we'll enter that, so that looks good. And then arrival into Las Vegas is going to be the Chow 2 arrival. And we're expecting ILS 26. Let me kind of look at that real quick, though. I want to see what the real life ATIS is. Where are they landing really in Vegas right now? So they are arriving runways 19 left, 19 right, and 26 left. So yeah, we'll do 26 left, that's fine. And that's going to be on the Chow 2 arrival from... the Chow 2 from, I think, Stu. Yeah, from Stu. And the approach via, let me get that here. So Chow 2. And it's going to be Preno. Looks like Preno. We'll insert that. No, that should look good. We'll look for any other discontinuities. All that looks good. Alright, so from here we're going to put in our weights now. We'll go back to our weight and balance page here. And let me just get these sounds up here. I'm going to get the music down here for a little bit. Alright, so weight and balance page, our weight is 129.6 and 30.6. So 1296, 36. So we'll go down here. It's 129, I gotta sneeze, 0.6. Yep, and 30.6. Oops. Point. 20 points, 0.6. We'll get that in there, and our fuel is 12.8. 12.8 on the fuel. That looks good. And we'll go back to here. What is this doing on us? Space. Okay, that all looks good. So our weight and balance is in. That looks good. We're going to go to our perf data page now. And we'll go to our handy dandy tablet. We'll go to our takeoff departure data. 16 right. There. Packs will be on. Sync the load sheet. And then we'll sync the weather. We'll calculate. This will give us our performance data. Alright, so we got 131, 135, and 135 on the speed. Flaps are going to be 2 down 0.3. 53 on the flex, and 5230 on the thrust. So, was that 131, right? 131, so 131. And then 135. 135. Flaps were 2 down 0.3. And then it was 53 on the flex. Yep, 53. And then I think 5320 or 5230. 5230. 5230. 5230. Put that in there. And then 5230 on the right side. And all that looks good. Someone in chat want to give me a squawk code to use since ATC is currently not online, and I will use your squawk code. First one I see in chat. We're gonna go straight up to 34,000 feet. And there we go, that is set. Our altimeter is still 3002, so that's good. Let me just go in here real quick. Oh, that's not the one I want. There we go. Airframe, that's fine. There we go. Callouts and units. Okay, the rest of that's good. So yeah, someone in chat, whoever gives me a squawk code, I'll use it. We'll get it going, and baggage is just finishing being loaded here, so we are almost good and ready to go. I believe all the passengers on board. Only waiting for baggage to finish up now. Baggage on the rear is done. Baggage on the front's almost done. Let's go inside, and we're going to get our APU fired back up here. So seatbelt signs can come on now because the fuel's all in. Fuel pumps are coming on. And master switch there on the APU. We'll go down here and wait for the APU flap to open. Put this on our ATC page over here. So there's our arrival message. That's all good. We'll do our load sheet. Or accept the initial load sheet. There we go. Alright, flaps open. Let's fire up the APU. Our baggage, I think, is all done. So yeah, baggage, cargo, that's all done. Anyone give me a squawk code? Why did I tell you White Alcus? What are you talking about? I'm just going to leave our squawk code as is since no one gave me a new one. That looks good. Alright, APU's firing up here, and that looks good. APU. We're going to go ahead and call for our pushback tug. Get our door closed here. Let's go ahead and close our cockpit door as we are getting ready to go. We can lock the cockpit door as well.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
AP bleed's coming on, ground power's coming off. Gonna remove ground power in the chocks. And we're looking good. There she goes, putting in the bypass pin.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, so just 55 minutes down to Las Vegas here. Here comes our tow.
Locking gear.
There we go. And we're just about ready. We're gonna pump up the wheel there. Need to go nose to the left here.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, go in, we're going to get our beacon light on, and brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we're clear to start engines. Engine mode selector over to ignition. We'll get our clock on here. Let's reset the chrono. And firing up engine number 1. Here we go, yes sir. Here we go. Looks like there's a Delta plane over there. Someone's flying Delta. That's a plane looks like just came from Las Vegas into Salt Lake City. A Delta plane. There's another plane over here going Spirit Wings. Apparently is going Salt Lake to Las Vegas, so we're going to be following a Spirit Wings out of here. Waiting for engine number 1 to become available, which I believe it is now. Let's go ahead and fire up engine number 2. They're going to ask us to set our parking brake here in a second.
Set parking brake. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, number 2's firing up. Good on 2.
Unlocking gear.
With that, let's go ahead and get our flaps set here to 2.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
APU bleed and APU are coming off. Engine mode back to normal. Arm the spoilers. Predictive wind shear is on. Auto brake max is set. All that APU, all throttle, all that set. Let's get our trim set. It looks about right. There we go. We've heard a wave at top. Taxi lights coming on here. We're gonna ding the cabin. As soon as she's out of the way, we're ready to go. And release the parking brake. And away we go. Salt Lake traffic, Frontier 2089 is taxiing 16 right via Bravo, Salt Lake. Yep, let me update there real quick while we're taxiing here. Thank you, good eye, good eye. Good eye. There we go. Still Spirit Wings down there. I think he was waiting for us. I feel like he's been down there for a while. Not sure, maybe one of you guys in chat are the Spirit Wings waiting down at the end of the runway, but I appreciate that, Joe. Yep, there's the Spirit Airlines there taking off. He's headed down to Las Vegas as well. We're almost to the end of the runway. Thank you, Ants. Appreciate it. Should be a nice, smooth departure. Flight 10 please take your seat for departure. Follow traffic Frontier 2089 rolling up on 16 right. We'll be departing behind the Spirit Wings 3033.
Traffic, traffic.
I don't know what traffic is trying to tell me about right now. Alright, let's go ahead and line up here on the runway. Alright, we're gonna wait right here and give that Spirit Wings a minute to get a little bit of distance in front of us, since we are going to the same airport. We don't want to be bunched up right next to each other. Alright, let's do it. Lights are coming on. Joystick cams come on. Enjoy the departure, guys. And transponder all the way on. Let's do it, friends. Let's do it. Salt Lake traffic Frontier 2089, taking off runway 16 or right, Salt Lake. Alright, engines up to 50%. And takeoff power set. Speed's live. Knots. Or not. And V1 rotate. The rate. Years coming up. We get back to Salt Lake City. We are off. Flying power's coming in. I can see our shadow on the ground right there. Go flats 1. We're gonna go direct to FU. Up. Autopilot's going to come on now. We can disarm our spoilers. The radar can come on. And we're looking good. Let's see which side's better. There we go. That's the better side of the mountains. Alright, bring you guys back into the flight deck. Alright, what a beautiful departure out of Salt Lake City. Engine view departure, is that better? Sexy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm liking it. If you guys are just now joining us, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Going for our 50 likes. We're more than halfway to our goal. I know we can get to 50 likes by the time we land in Las Vegas. Let's do it. by the time we land in Vegas, I believe the sun should be setting. Let's see. I was trying to plan it out that way. Do, 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 do. Alright, climbing way above the Salt Lake Rockies, Salt Lake Mountains, whatever you want to call them. Nice, beautiful view out of Salt Lake. Let's see. Dream Gaming YouTube, what's going on? Do you know how to fly the A320 with no auto throttle? I mean, yeah, it's not that hard. I mean, you just have to pay attention to the throttle the whole time. It's not like it's hard to know how to do it. You just have to pay extra attention to the aircraft. Can you turn it off after? What do you mean by turn it off, Alcus? Huh? You want to see the night lights? I mean, I can put live time. So, I mean, it's pretty dark. But yeah, the night lights will light up there. So I'm trying to time it so we have a sunset arrival into Vegas, basically. Alright, standard pressure is coming in. And the landing lights are coming off. Gotta fix it just a little bit here. There we go. That should give us a sunset arrival into Vegas, hopefully. And we'll get our seatbelt sign off here.
Turn off the fasten seatbelt sign here. We'll be still up and moving to our cruise here of 34,000 feet. Should be a nice smooth flight into Las Vegas. Winds are calm in Vegas, not expecting any real bad turbulence. Temperature in Vegas right now is a nice, about a nice 79 degrees. Hope you enjoy the flight here on Frontier, and we'll talk to you more here before we begin our descent.
There we go. So we are on our way. Oh, baby. There you go. All right, with the wing view for now. With that trusty wing view. Well, remember. Through the night. Can go corner. Oh yes, man! 2 weeks to World Flight. So excited! Can't wait to be flying with all the team members for World Flight. So if you guys don't know what World Flight is, make sure you go to www.com/flywithrookie or www.flywithrookie.com/worldflight. I know the Nightbot should be putting that link in chat every so often, which I think it just did a little bit ago. I can show it here. So we're flying for charity for a week straight here in 2 weeks in a full-size Boeing cockpit. So with Rookie, our leader, Jeff Fabiano, Hadley, Sheer Insane, you guys know. Sam and Ritter won't be able to make it this time around, but they are on the team. Evan Ritter is from Flight Sim Association, or the Flight Sim Expo. You guys know him from Captain Geo. Will be there. Eagle, aka Elijah, will be there. XP72 won't be able to make it this time, but he is on the team. Can't make it out with some personal stuff going on, but he is on the team. Mr. Doug will be there as well. Captain Chemtrails will be there. Real Life 737 pilot Mr. Blue Games will be there. Sim Aviator will be there as well. Myself. You guys all know Shadow. He'll be there. Yellow Bus won't be there this year, but he's a real life Airbus pilot. VREF will be there. And another real life pilot in Colin will be there as well. So great team. Can't wait to fly with everyone. It's going to be a fun one coming here in just 2 weeks. November 4th, we're going to repositioning the plane from its home airport in Ontario, California, all the way to Sydney before World Flight starts at 2 p.m. Pacific time for us on Saturday. So we'll be flying it. Me and Rookie have the first flight out of Ontario to Honolulu, Hawaii. That's going to start real early. That starts at about, I think we depart 3 a.m. out of Ontario to Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken, Friday morning. I have to take a look at the schedule, but I think that's what it is. Let's see. Let's see what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but let me take a look. Yes, our departure time is 3 a.m. 3 a.m. on Friday morning, going from Ontario to Honolulu. So, on our repositioning flights before World Flight, I have the first 3 flights. First one with Rookie, next one with Chemtrails, and the third one with Jeff, going from Honolulu to Marshall Islands and Marshall Islands to Guam. So definitely excited, looking forward to all that schnaz. Good night, mine, Young Aviator. Thank you for flying along on the first flight with us. Hope you have a good night as well. Great views, yes. Ooh. Great view on the departure out of Salt Lake, for sure. Oh yeah, we're looking good. So this is the final flight of the night, going into Las Vegas. Started your descent to YYZ, Alcus. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully you have a good landing into the... What was that? That's Toronto, right? Yeah, Toronto. Do-do-do-do. Boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. To our flight, nice. And this is just a 55-minute flight. We'll be in Vegas in no time. We'll be in Vegas in no time. So that Spear Wing's about 20 miles in front of us, so we got some good spacing. Good spacing going on. We are at our cruise. Bow, 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 bow. Boom, boom. When the land, I'm gonna get off. All right, Alcus, sounds good, man. No worries. Once we land, we'll be getting off too. I'm calling it a night. So we'll probably have some kind of after dark stream tomorrow. It won't be a flight. It'll be something different tomorrow. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe we'll do. I'm not sure what we're gonna do tomorrow, but it's gonna be late. It'll be probably around like 9 to 10 o'clock at night our time when we start, most likely. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So we're looking good. On our way to Sin City, baby. Can't wait till our virtual airline comes out. It's gonna be so cool. Right now. Chase, what's going on, man? What's up? Welcome aboard. It's on our flight here to Las Vegas. It's not getting very dark. Trying to make it sunset when we arrive in Vegas. Mr. Kenny, how is it going over there in Canada, eh? How we doing in Canada? We're doing good, eh? Good, eh? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. We got duct tape ready in case we need it in Vegas. Well, we're probably gonna need it in Vegas. I just don't know what we're gonna need it for yet, Kenny. You're gonna need it for when we go party and we lock Barry on the roof. We're gonna lock Barry up on the roof. Hangover style. And tuition. There we go. Yep, there we go. Horseshoe. Boom, boom, boom. Can't wait for this landing. Can't wait for the landing. Kenny, why are my windows always so dirty, man? You gotta learn on your... You gotta step it up on that window game. You gotta step it up on the window cleaning game. You're the Airbus guy. They're just always so dirty. Like kids putting their fingers all over the window. If you guys are just joining us too, please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. I think we need 10 more likes to get to 50. We can get there before we land in Vegas, baby. Gotta get 10 more likes or no clubs for anyone. You're going to be stuck on the airplane and hit the strip. Jim Pop, what's going on? Hey Maverick, Nubia here from North Carolina. Does this sim have a feature that you can hear the passengers talking in the back? If you use a certain add-on, I believe you can. Like you can hear the passengers in the back when you're loading up the aircraft. So when you're loading the aircraft, you can hear them boarding and talking in the back. While we're flying right now, you can't hear them, but I believe if you're using FS Realistic or PAC-X, I believe you can. Oh damn, man, I'm talking serious now. Throw a thumb up. Throw up a thumb, yes. Yes. There'll be no clubs and strippers for anyone until we hit 50 likes. We hit 50 likes, the strippers will come on the plane once we get out of the gate. Once we get to the gate, they'll come on board the aircraft even. They won't even wait for you to get off. There's a pole that rises up from the center aisle. But yeah, no, you can't really hear them like in flight, but if you use FS Realistic, I think there's an option for that, as well as PAC-X. And you can potentially hear some stuff, but that's about it as far as I know. No worries, Jim. Appreciate you coming aboard. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family, sir. Welcome, welcome. An honor to have you aboard our flight to Vegas. Ba-dum. So if you're new to Jim, we're also part of World Flight. I don't know if you're familiar with World Flight, Jim, but it's an event that happens every November for a week straight. Teams from around the world fly in full cockpit simulators, whether it be a 7.3, a 7.4, an A330, an A320, and we fly around the world starting in Sydney for charity for 7 days straight. Myself and I think it's 12 other team members. I think we have 13 team members. Let me check. Yeah, myself and about 14 other pilots will be, myself and 13 other pilots will be flying in different crews and different flights around the world. We got 45 legs for that week. And we're going around the world. So that's in starting November 4th. It's a Friday. And flying all the way to the following Saturday. We'll be flying. So keep an eye out for that. That will be streamed here on the channel all week long, whether we're flying or someone else is flying. It'll be on all week. And everything that gets donated during that time is going to go straight to our charity, which is Orbis, the flying hospital, which you've seen that plane, I'm sure in Microsoft. They have that plane in here. But Orbis, a great charity and a great cause. Yeah, go to Streamlabs, should be dropping links in chat. You can go to www.flywithrookie.com/worldflight to view the team roster, in which I can even show you on here myself. So this is our website right here. We're raising money for Orbis. We're flying in a full 737-800 cockpit. Our call sign is Delta 8317. And these are all our crew members. Got Rookie, Jeff Aviano, Hadley, Mr. Sheer Insane will be there. Evan Ritter from Flight Sim Association, or Flight Sim Expo's on the team. He won't be there this year, but he is on the team. Captain Gio will be there. Elijah will be there. XP's on the team too, but he couldn't make it this year. He'll be here, be with it next year. Doug will be there. Captain Chemtrails will be there. Real 737 pilot. Mr. Blue Games will be there. Sim Aviator will be there. Myself. Mr. Shadow, you guys know from my chat, he'll be there. Yellow Bus, real Airbus pilot, he won't be there this year. VREV, a former regional flyer, he'll be there, and then Colin, a real-world pilot, also will be there. So it's going to be loads of fun. All right, we're getting ready to send our descent now, so let's get my charts up. Sending on the Chow 2, Leslie Chow. And so we're going to go down and start 8,000 feet here. Oops. 8,000 feet. So 8,000 feet in there. Waiting for our top of descent marker to come in here. And Celebrity, yes, Skippy will be there. Yes, Skippy will be there too. Does it have motion? No, but it does have what Canada was talking about in his chats earlier. It does have butt kickers to give kind of like vibration sound movements. But to be honest, when you're in it and it's a fully enclosed cockpit, so like you're fully enclosed in there. When you're in there flying, sometimes it feels like it's moving, even though it's not moving. Like from being in there so long, like you really start to feel like you're turning, even though the sim is not turning. But you got the butt kickers. You can kind of feel the rumble of the engines. You can feel the rumble of the landing gear coming in and out. Yeah, I used to fly Angel flights when I had my GA plan. I got my PPL when training was 35 an hour. Nice. Man, you want to try it? Maybe one day, man. Rookie does rent it out. So, Rookies, it's Fly with Rookies simulator, but he does rent it out, or he will be. He will be renting it out after World Flight when it's all set up in its new location. So you guys can always come down and rent out some time in the sim with us, and who knows, maybe there'll even be giveaways for time in the sim if you guys are ever in the area or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? The possibilities are endless, but it's definitely can be rented. Alright, let's go and start our descent here down to 8,000 feet. Seatbelt signs coming on. Let's notify our cabin here, shall we?
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, captain's turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. We are beginning our descent down into Sin City, Las Vegas. We'll be on the ground here in about the next 20 to 25 minutes. Should be a nice smooth flight in, winds are calm. And it's still a nice, lovely 80 degrees in Las Vegas. Hope you enjoyed your flights over here at Frontier Airlines, and we'll see you on the ground. Viva Las Vegas!
Yeah, so huge shout out though to the team. The team's been incredible. We've been putting in a lot of work to get things up and running and good in time. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff from the start of the year till now, a lot of add-ons, a lot of upgrades. I mean, this thing's got a full working galley. It's got 4 jump seats in the galley like you would sit if you're a flight attendant. It's got a flight attendant like food station where they'll be serving drinks and chips and peanuts. Got a TV in the galley. You can watch the stream from the TV. It's got like a real cockpit door basically that locks. It's got real jump seat. You know, this thing's badass. Rookie has done a tremendous job. The whole team has getting this thing where it's at. Alright, we're looking good here. So on our approach, we're going to do auto brakes medium here. And we are looking good. Put in our descent information. So QNH, our altimeter is going to be 29904. 29904. Our temperature, 25 degrees Celsius. Winds are going to be pretty much 0 at 0. And our baro Let me get my barrow. Barrow. 26 left is going to be 2269. 2269. Boom. And our landing data is all set. Oh, we did get some other messages on here. Saying... Alright, should be a beautiful arrival in. Do. Alright, let's see if I can show this on stream for you guys. While we're descending here. Alright, so this is kind of a little tour of the cockpit here. So, the little tablet here controls the lights. This is the little flight attendant station here. It's got real galley bins from Delta. We got our peanuts, our Biscoff cookies in there. Biscoff cookies. We got chips in the other drawer. There'll be drinks and ice and everything down there, water, sodas. The other one's got sodas in it. Extra Biscoff cookies. Got a little microphone there for the flight attendant to do their flight attendant announcements that Rookie loves to do so much. And on the one side there, you got the 2 jump seats on one side, 2 jump seats on the other side. So they open, they have whirl working seat belts. These are real jump seats. You got those jump seats. On the other side, you got 2 more jump seats. There's a security camera in the galley as well, so the pilots can actually see that camera in the galley, in the cockpit. There's an inner phone right there. That phone communicates with the pilots in the cockpit. So that way, the flight attendants can get the attention of the pilots and vice versa. So a little TV station there and air conditioning. Right there on the right side of the wall there, that's a seatbelt, the seatbelt sign indicator, which actually goes on and off with the seatbelt sign in the cockpit. A real locking cockpit door. Real quick and check on our descent. I need to put our altimeter in there. Let me pause this real quick. Let me just get our pressure in here. 20904. I'll get our landing lights on here. There we go. Look at that sun going down. What a view. Ooh. What a view. Spirit's plane in front of us. Alright, let me bring it back up here. I'll speed through this here a little bit. So it's got a peephole in the door for security. All the real like signage is on the door. We got a place to hang up paperwork and pilot hats. Right next to the oxygen mask panel there. Then you have the inside of the cockpit. The real pedestal, everything. Even got the gear release box on the ground there, manual gear release. Oh yeah, she is a beauty. She is a beauty. Turn the battery on, power on there. The aircraft start coming alive. Oh, damn commercial. Real working fire extinguishers, just in case there is an actual fire. See a fire alarm here. Turn on the sound there so you can hear the fire alarm bell. Go. Cargo fire test as well. Okay, everything works. Panel brightness. Yep. So fully enclosed, there's that phone at the bottom there. Yeah. She looks good, guys. She looks good. There's a nice quick little tour of our 737 fully enclosed cockpit simulator that we will be flying in here in less than 2 weeks now. We're going to be flying in it this weekend, doing final testing. But 2 weeks is the event. Look at that sun going down. Oh my god. Gotta enjoy this sunset arrival into Vegas. This gets the jet fuel going in the morning right here. Oh yeah, this gets the jet fuel pumping in the morning. Look at that water down there. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, baby. So yeah, hopefully you guys can enjoy it. You guys can let Rookie know if you enjoyed that sim tour he was gracious enough to film and put on the channel. We are getting close now. So we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna lower our altitude all the way down to 3,800 feet here. 3,800 feet is coming in. And we'll go like that. We're going to bring up manual speed here. Keep her at 230. Let's go here and we're going to activate the approach mode. Landing system is on. Spoilers are armed. We can get our weather off. Alright, let me get my flight recorder open. Make sure, do not let me forget the replay once we're fully on final. Someone please remind me. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's up there. Ricky enjoyed it. There you go. Great sunset. Yes. Ooh. Yes. Great sunset. Oh no! Look at that. Just the way the sun looks going over down. I mean, it looks so damn real. So damn real. Ooh. Yeah. So there's a Spirit Wings Spirit in front of us there. That you can see his lights. He took off just before us in Salt Lake there. Oh, LA Center is online now. LA Center's online. Let's contact LA Center. 135. Alright, music's gonna come down and sounds are coming back up. 13555.
And 331.
7331 Delta 458.
Alaska 773 to 718 2000.
718 2000, Alaska 773.
Southwest 2461, radar contact 7 north of Santa Catalina, climate maintain, flight level 360.
Localizer's coming on.
Southwest 2461.
Spirit Winds 2901, wind 200 at 6, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff. Who else is next in line at John Wayne?
He's doing John Wayne, he's not paying attention to us.
784 LA, hello. On Lima, cross runway 20 left, hold
we're
short
just gonna
runway
land.
20
We're already
right
too close. He's not gonna have time for us. But we're looking good. Let's go down here to 210 on the speed.
2755, 52 north of Drake, flight level 300.
Alright, 2 there at 1. Southwest 2114, runway 15, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 8.
LA Center, good evening. Southwest 451 with jets 39,000.
I had another aircraft block the transmission, but I did hear the readback. The other aircraft I believe was calling was Southwest 2755. Is that correct?
Bay affirm, Southwest 2755.
Southwest 2755, LA, hello, squawk 7321.
7321, Southwest.
Look at that strip coming into view.
Alaska 773, turn right heading 270. Spirit Wings 2901, radar contact, climate maintain.
Like this runway very buttery. Oh yeah.
Altitude indicates 1000.
Don't worry, we're gonna grease the runway up for the strippers after we land. Don't worry about that. We're greasing it.
Southwest 784, runway 20 right, line up and wait.
Up to Vegas.
We gonna grease it.
At Delta 960 LA Center, good evening. On Lima, cross runway 20 left, hold short runway 20 right. Doing fine and dandy. Delta 458, radar contact
1332, passing flight level 320, climbing flight level 350, currently about 40 miles of Navy.
Look at that guy, that guy's...
That was blocked, unfortunately. Delta 458, radar contact about 30 east of Boulder City.
We're gonna go gear down here.
Hello.
Southwest
let's bring our speed back.
2755, radar contact 40 east of Peach Springs. Descend via the Rockstar 3 arrival for runway 26 left, the Las Vegas altimeter 29994.
Okay, we'll descend via the arrival 29994, Southwest 2755 for just.
Southwest 2755, just confirmed. Descend via the Rockstar 3 arrival for runway 26 left.
Okay, we'll descend by the Rockstar 3 for 26 left, Southwest 2755.
Thank you.
Left Hill Center, American 3622, radio check.
American 3622, Los Angeles Center, read you loud and clear.
Thank you, sir.
Flaps 2's coming out.
Southwest 485, clear direct MZO.
Direct MZO 44, thank you.
You're welcome.
Fairwinds 1818, we're ready to go.
Fairwinds 1818, hold short, runway 19 left. I've got a couple of unresponsive aircrafts landing on runway 26 left, it appears, so we'll get you going here as soon as possible.
We'll hold a runway 19 left, Fairwinds 1818.
Southwest 784, wind 200 at 6, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff. And the shortcut asking for Fairwinds 2901, I'm sorry, can't do that. I got a stream of airplanes going all the way to Oakland, so you'll need to fly the route as published.
Alright, flaps 3 coming out. And flaps 4.
No problem.
Alright, those couple unresponsive airplanes at us, but he's too busy, I can't get a word in, we're already too close, so we're just landing. Well, we're monitoring at least. And alright.
960, runway 20 right,
replay is on.
Trail facing.
Evans have been notified, you guys have been notified. My aircraft, enjoy the approach.
Southwest 784, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 380.
Bullshit cam is coming on. Recording is started, Kenny. Thank you, appreciate it.
Good evening, Southwest 451, which you're at 39,000 feet, just about to pass off.
Southwest 451, LA Center, good evening, squawk 7277, and expect a different arrival into San Diego this evening. We are landing runway 9.
Roger.
Damn, San Diego's doing reverse ops today.
The squawk number.
Southwest 451, sure thing, squawk 7277, 7277.
7277, Southwest
300.
Alaska 773 is 4 miles from Gatto, turn right heading
Almost Fairwinds. Get off the runway.
2000 to establish on the localizer, cleared ILS from lane 9 approach.
100 above.
100 above.
100. Minimum.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Oh, that was buttery.
451, your radar contact,
Ooh,
14 miles
sharp,
southeast of
but that was buttery.
I have a new arrival.
Center line reverses are out.
Advise when ready to copy.
80 knots. Manual braking, still in the reversers. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby.
Southwest 451 is cleared to the San Diego Airport.
That felt like a really good landing.
Direct
I'm not
Los
gonna
Angeles VOR, Lima Alpha X-ray.
We're gonna see the replay on that, but that felt really good.
RNAV arrival, and I'll have a lower altitude for you very shortly.
Roger. Roger, Southwest 451.
Southwest 451.
No, they were serious. So totally. Yeah, I was serious with them.
Roger, got it. Southwest 451.
APU. I'm gonna cross the runway here. LA Center, Frontier 2089 is holding short 26 right. Request taxi to the gate.
Frontier 2089, LA Center, good evening. Cross runway 26 right and taxi Bravo to the ramp. Remain this frequency.
Cross 26 right, Bravo to the ramp on this frequency. Frontier Flight 29. Sorry, you were just super busy. Also contacted.
No worries at all, thanks. Spirit Wings 1818, wind 240 at 5, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19 left, Spirit Wings 1818.
Delta 960,
disarm our spoilers.
200 at 6, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
And flaps can come in now.
Captain Moonbeam. I don't know about Moonbeam, but okay.
You're not rocking with
Alaska 773, wind, oh, I lost the wind in San Diego. Stand by just a moment. Alaska 773, wind variable at 4, runway 9er, clear to land.
Wind 9. Alright, we made it to Las Vegas, everybody.
Southwest 451, verify your direct Los Angeles at this time.
We're going to go to gate Echo 8. Echo 8 will be our gate today.
Southwest 451.
Southwest 451, okay, let me know when you're direct Los Angeles, please, and then I'll give you a descent clearance.
I don't know, that landing felt really good. It gave us kind of a firm landing rate.
Southwest 2114, wind.
We're going to watch the replay, let you guys decide.
Runway 15, clear for takeoff.
I'm going to let you guys decide how good that landing was, because I think we got robbed right now on the landing rate.
It has to do with the
I think we got absolutely robbed.
And the settings associated with it. I'll try and fix that here in just a moment. TWA 101 Heavy, information Juliet is current for Los Angeles. Los Angeles altimeter 2988. Would you like runway 24 right or 25 left?
TWA 101 has Juliet, we will take 24 right.
TWA 101 Heavy, thanks at Circus, cleared ILS runway 24 right approach.
At Circus, cleared ILS 24 right, TWA 101.
Southwest 451,
Southwest 451, thank you very much. Descend via the Playa 1 arrival, except maintain 1000. San Diego altimeter 2993.
Roger, descend via the Playa 1 arrival, maintain 1000.
Spare winds 1818, radar contact 4,500.
Ooh, look at the strip over there.
340.
It'll make for an amazing replay here in.
United 687, resume normal speed. Information Juliet is current.
Tuition time, here we go. I don't know, we get to 50 likes, everyone's gonna be stuck on this plane. No strippers for you.
25.
No strippers for anyone. Stuck on the plane.
We'll expect the ILS approach runway 25 left, United 687.
United 687 at Circus, you are cleared ILS 25 left.
Alright, perfect. At Circus, cleared for the ILS approach runway 25 left, United 687.
Southwest 2461, what's your plan Mach number at Audible 360?
Mach 179.
Southwest 2461, thanks. Delta 233 for spacing into Oakland. Do not exceed Mach 0.77 for spacing.
Do not exceed 0.77 for spacing 233.
Southwest 2114, radar contact 2000 indicated. Turn right direct rave. Resume the slack departure. Climb and maintain Audible 210.
It's Echo 11. We're looking for Echo 8.
Southwest 2755, Las Vegas information, Oscar is current, Las Vegas altimeter 2994, at Prado intersection, cleared ILS, runway 26 left approach.
Okay, we have Oscar and Prado, cleared ILS 26 left, Southwest 2755.
Push 10. Next one's 9, and then we're going to be on right after that.
Good evening, thanks for Oscar, runway 26 right, taxi via Bravo.
26 right via Bravo, Southwest 657.
November 6341 Tango, LA Center, good evening, go ahead. November 41 Tango, okay, are you IFR or VFR to Catalina? November 6341 Tango, thanks. I'll get to you here in a couple of minutes. I'm quite busy with the aircraft in the air, so it'll be about 5 minutes of a delay. Alaska 773, if I didn't give it to you, Bravo to the ramp. We'll see you later. Good night.
We're going to stop right there. Let's get our parking brake on. Engine number 1, engine number 2 can come off.
Remember 323.
Beacon lights off, seatbelt signs are coming off. And we have made it to Las Vegas.
Southwest 485, can you go any faster?
And request deboarding.
I can.
The boarding
Can you give
requested.
me your best forward, please? You're number 1 to Oakland right now.
Sure. Yeah, we'll give you like 7,900.
That'd be greatly appreciated.
That is Mr. Derek flying in a plane there. Usually is ATC.
Southwest 2461, first basing to Oakland, now maintain.
Just a little off center of the line, not too bad. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, guys, welcome to Las Vegas. Is it the field there, Las Vegas? No, this is the Fly Tampa, Las Vegas. Fly Tampa, Kenny. Fly Tampa, way better. Way, way, way better.
Delta 960 radar contact 3000 indicated.
We can go ahead and get ground power connected now as well. APU can come off. Oh yeah.
And did somebody else try and check in?
All right, we made it. So it gave us a minus 239 on that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it whatsoever.
SpaceX 2 departure, then as filed.
Passengers deporting starting.
Yeah, I don't believe it whatsoever on that. But apparently that's what it gave us. So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that flight. Flight Tampa released Vegas. Yeah, a long time ago, Kenny. Flight Tampa for Vegas has been out for almost as long as Microsoft's been out. Yeah, it's been out almost as long as Microsoft. This is like one of the first sceneries I picked up, man. The little GSX profile is a little off, but that's all right. Just ignore the passengers in the middle of the air. Ignore the passengers. Look at that strip over there, though. So we didn't get to 50 likes, but I'll let you guys off and party. It's all right. We're all here to have a good time. Feel free to exit the aircraft. Strippers are just down the tunnel there, Kenny, for you. And a limo is waiting out front to take us to the club over at the Bellagio at Caesar's Palace. So already there. Alright, so that's being unloaded. Everything looks good there. I'm gonna go back inside the plane. We're gonna get ready to look at our replay and call it a night here. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go like this, and I'm just gonna go like that. And then we're gonna go in our tablet here. And let's get our plane ready to go. Let's get our flaps reset for the replay here. Make sure we get all of our landing lights on. Dang it. Alright, so as soon as our flaps are at full, let's close all of our doors. Make sure we close the doors. Yeah, we'll let those doors close and then we'll be good to go. Alright, let's disconnect from Vatsim and let's view the replay, shall we? Yeah, look at this replay. Alright, let's enjoy the full view in here on the Las Vegas approach. Oh, she looks pretty. She looked pretty. All those buildings down there. Lovely view coming in, right? That's what I'm saying. One of my most favorite approaches in airports to fly into, especially at sunset and nighttime. Oh. Alright, see that seemed pretty smooth right in the touchdown zone. The nose kind of went down a little firm, but I don't know, man. I feel like we got gypped. See what it looks like from the outside view here. I don't know, I think we got gypped. Oh, come on now, that is a butter if I've ever seen one. I think we got screwed. That is a butter landing if I've ever seen one. Center line right in the touchdown zone. Good flare. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Come on. Prove me otherwise. Thanks for the great stream. Love you. See you on the next one. And I appreciate your continued support. Thank you very much as well for joining us. I appreciate you guys, but yeah, no, that was, ooh, I think we got a little gypped. Let me just do something here. I'm gonna roll back the time just a smidge. Yes, I think we got robbed on this. It looked pretty good. I think this was like a perfect landing, in my opinion. Like a perfect real, I guess a perfect real landing. Like we were in there just past the touchdown part. We didn't float it. Oh yeah, come on now. Come on now. Thanks to the front, just kind of went down a little quick, but I could see, I guess, it being a little firm, but it still looks pretty damn good to me. If you guys like that landing, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button, as it really does help out our stream. I thought it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because this is gonna pretty much wrap it up for us tonight. So, 2 really good flights from Denver to Salt Lake to Las Vegas in the A320 Frontier Eddie the Eagle livery. So yes, I think that was the perfect real landing into Vegas, right on the center line. I don't think it could get much better than that. I don't think you can get much better than that. We could have pulled up a little bit more, made it a little softer, would have been a little floatier. But check out that center line action here. We'll see you, rookie. I will see you this weekend, my friend, for more cockpit fun. More fun this weekend, sir. Oh, yeah, no, right on the center line, right past the touchdown zone. Ooh. Oh yeah. So, yeah, could not plan that much better. I'm gonna wind it here, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with the GoPro view in, as per usual. Enjoy the flight in, guys. It's been a fun one. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank all my subscribers, donators, moderators, and my members. Without you guys, none of this is possible. You guys make this possible each and every day as we continue to grow this wonderful community together. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for an after dark, depending on what time I get home from work. Probably around 9 o'clock or so. And if not, hopefully see you on next flight for sure. Is going to be Sunday and possibly Saturday as well. Maverick, though, is out. See you guys. See you.